guys, welcome to today's video. Today's video is actually inspired by you guys, my Instagram followers who follow me over on Instagram. I asked you guys in a poll if you wanted to see like my cleaning haul and like a full inventory of all the cleaning supplies I use throughout the house, and most of you voted yes, so I figured I would put that together for you guys. Okay, so I'm going to start off with like all the areas of the house that I just have like a few things or like a handful of items, and I'm going to show you my kitchen stuff last because that's the place where I use the most supplies and the most different items. Now, typically I try to stick to the same thing once I see what I like, especially for price. I told you guys about my like empty bottle routine. I typically won't buy a new product until something's run out. And sometimes when something runs out, you know, I'll try something new. However, since I've been sharing so many things with you guys, I decided that I should probably start trying a few new products here and there, as long as they're not too expensive. So I'll probably get to that as some of these bottles go empty, but I have my holy grails that just will never leave the cabinet. And so that's pretty much what I'm going to show you here today. Okay, so first off, I'm going to start off by sharing with you guys my laundry supplies. I do use this Arm & Hammer right here. I try to get the biggest bottle that I can, but sometimes I'll get Purex. I'll either use this one or the Free and Clear that has no dyes, which I really recommend if your kids have like any type of eczema or itchy skin or anything. If you just use a dye-free and a fragrance-free detergent, usually it'll clear it up if it's something mild. I pair that with this awesome. I asked you guys, I don't know when it was, in a previous video about what do you guys use for your stains on clothes. And I actually already had this bottle of Awesome on hand, but I never used it. Like, I didn't let it sit long enough. So I've been using this, and it's been working extremely well. And you guys can find this at Dollar Tree. And it's been really great so far. I also have Zout downstairs, but I haven't tried it yet. But this is what I use on a regular basis. I also use the Snuggle fabric softener. I really love this one. My absolute favorite one that smells so good is the pink and blue like power blend, but it's more expensive, so that's why I just use this one. And now the two new items that I added to my laundry are this Lysol sanitizer right here. This laundry. I love Lysol products in general. But I use this like in my towels and on the bedding. And I also started using these Downy Unstoppables. I'll use these like, I'll probably use like a little quarter cup of these sometimes in the kids' clothes so they smell good. But typically I only use these like on the blankets and the bedding and stuff. Okay, so that's everything for my laundry. Pretty basic, I know. I don't even use dryer sheets or anything like that. I have those like wool dryer balls that I can put essential oils on, but I actually like don't even use those, but I do have them, but I don't use them on a regular basis. So next I'm going to move on to what I mop with, which also super basic. You guys know I use the Cedar Spin Mop, and then I also just invested in this. Let me grab it. Okay, and then I also just invested in this little spray mop. It's by Libman. It has this little pad right here, and it's cool because these do come off. You can wash them, and you can buy other ones too, and I think they were like $7, and this mop was like 20 bucks. And the little canister thing, it has where you can put your own solutions in here if you want, your own water. So I like that so far. I got that mainly for the kids to use, and I don't mop every day, so I figured that would be a good way to, you know, just keep up with everyday stuff. But anyway, so I use this Method Squirt Mop. This smells amazing. I love the smell of this. It always smells so good. Now, all the Method stuff is all non-toxic, plant-based. And then, but also for the floor, I like this Lysol Cherry Blossom and Pomegranate scent. This smells so good, and this will leave the house smelling like this for like a day or two, depending on, you know, what areas you mop. Like if you mop the whole house will smell like this for like a whole day. So I love using these two things. Let me go to the little, let me go to the bathroom first. So I know somebody mentioned to me that I use like a lot of paper towels when I clean the bathroom. And the bathroom, like I just recently bought all new microfiber cloths because I didn't take care of them the first time. So that's why I was using so many paper towels in that last video where I used a lot of them. But typically I only keep paper towel like in my bathroom because I clean my entire toilet with paper towel when I do it. And I usually get these at Aldi. It's like a 6-pack comparison to Bounty for like, I think $6 or something. They're not like super thin, but it's not like a Bounty. But it's definitely not like a really cheap paper towel either. But I keep those in there. I also purchase every month a pack of flushable wipes here for the kids and us. to use. Sometimes I'll purchase the single packs just every week, just depends on what's on sale. But I try to get this when I can, which is just the big pack. And I also, every month too, which I didn't have here, but also every month I'll purchase a 12 pack of toilet paper too. I also use this in the bathroom. I love these ones. The toilet is the only place I haven't felt comfortable switching to the non-toxic sprays yet, because it's a toilet. I mean, I know they work and stuff, but I just really love the smell of this. And the Lysol one is my favorite one. The Lysol linen, I think it is. But any of these with bleach in it, I love to use in the toilet. And let me show you the rest. I always keep antibacterial soap in there in case I do need to, like, you know, sanitize something and I want something a little bit extra than spray, because I actually don't use bleach anywhere in the house. I just quit using bleach a long time ago. I might use it if there's like a sickness that we all kind of have and I really need to sanitize, you know, but on a regular basis, I'll just use this for extra, you know, added, you know, cleaning. I can't think of a word. Anyways, it's this. I also clean my trash can with that. And then I keep a big one of these on hand. I usually keep one of these and it'll keep for a couple of months, probably like every, I'm not sure, maybe 2-3 months I'll buy another one of these. I just use this and I refill the containers in my kitchen and in my bathroom with hand soap. And the last item I have for the bathroom is this Daily Method shower spray. And now this is a no rinse shower spray you can put on your walls, and it's supposed to keep like the mildew away and stuff. I don't like it. You can see how much of it I use. It was like maybe 3 or 4 times, but I don't like the smell of this one. So I'm probably actually going to give this to my mom or something to try, because I just don't like the smell of it. I don't like how it goes with everything else I use in there. So okay, so my miscellaneous cleaning products that I keep in my arsenal are, I always keep a jug of vinegar. I actually have another one downstairs. This is relatively cheap though. I know you've seen this. And I also keep Dawn Blue dish soap because I make my own mix with this. What's great about this too is that you can make it as strong or as, like, you know, not as strong as you'd like. Number one tip for this for cleaning your bathtub is if you take your vinegar and you heat it up. It's called the Magic Blue Cleaner, I think. I've shared the recipe a couple of times. But just take however much vinegar you need, like a cup or 2, heat it in the microwave for like a minute, and then add your dish soap after that and spray it onto the affected area and let it sit for like 15 minutes to 30 minutes and then scrub and wipe, and it makes a huge difference. This is initially how I got my bathtub grime cleaned off, and then I paired that with my barkeeper's friend, and then that will get any grime and stuff off the bottom too of your tub. So this is my favorite thing because this can literally be used anywhere and everywhere. It's super safe and super effective. The next cleaning arsenal item is this Goof Off Spray Adhesive Gunk Remover. And it gets like all the peely labels off of plastics and glass. I really need to remove some stickers from my car windows. So this is your go-to thing right here. This has an extremely strong scent after you're done using it. So you'll need to like wipe the area and ventilate it. It's not horrible. It's very citrusy, so you might love it if you love citrus cleaners, but it does linger for a pretty long time. So next is my Super Clean. Now I just got this package from Super Clean a couple of weeks ago, and I've been using it all over. Now this foaming aerosol can I love on the grill. And then I have this foaming spray, which I like throughout the car and in the bathroom. Just anywhere really. I can use these anywhere. But it's a really great product because it gets a lot of stuff like you just can't clean. Like as you see here, it shows like engines, brakes, and grills. Stuff like that. I have these packs of magic erasers. I need to get a bin for these. I told you guys about these in the last video. I started ordering the 20 pack from Amazon. It's for like $9 instead of paying like a fortune for like the magic eraser brand. So I need to get a box for these, but I keep a stock of these now on hand. I also just added these. I went to Dollar Tree last week and did a haul. And so I just added, I got finally a new, what?
I need to show you something.
Oh, hold on. And I'm back. Okay, so the next thing is this duster. I got this from Dollar Tree. This is that big fluffy duster you guys see me using all over the house, specifically on around the couch and underneath my recliner. This is a great product for $1. So definitely put this in your arsenal if you don't have one, because I think it's made a huge difference, especially if you're somebody that doesn't like to dust. I think this is just so simple and easy and lightweight to use. It's really not no big of a fuss, and you can make your kids do it too. Like, it's literally like air. So get this. I also am trying this. This is from Dollar Tree too. This is a small duster, and I think the handle actually moves. I'm not sure how it works. I didn't open it yet. This I'm just going to use, like, you could probably fit this in between your blinds and stuff, and in and around your TV, things like that. So I just bought this one to have on hand. Let's see. I think that's everything that I have. Now I'm going to move on to the kitchen stuff and all the new, like, cleaning rads I got from Dollar Tree. Okay, so the kitchen obviously is like one of the most used places in your entire house. So it's definitely home to the most products that I have, and I keep the most things at use for the kitchen. So I'm just going to go through everything with you guys. Number one, I'll start with this. This is my favorite cleaner in the entire world. This is the thing. If I had to just choose one thing to clean with, it would be this. It doesn't work probably as well as the glass cleaner right here. But it can, depending on what you're cleaning it with, like what rag. But if I had to pick one product, I would just use this probably right here. This is my favorite. This is the Method Anti-Bac Spray. I've heard there in another region there's also like a purple lilac and an apple crisp scent. But here we have bamboo, and this is my favorite by far. From what I've smelled from the other one, I can't even remember what it is. But this is my absolute favorite. So if you've never tried a Method cleaning spray, pick this up if you can, or pick up their anti-bac spray in general. It works really well, and it can double as a glass cleaner. This is the thing that I can probably buy twice a month instead of once a month, because I literally will use it every day. Next, I'll keep it in my Method line here because that's my main cleaning product line that I use. This is not sponsored or anything, by the way, either. This is just what I use. I've been using this from the beginning of my videos. I've been using this wood polish spray, and this has a really nice almond scent. I use this on my table and on my cabinets. And this spray actually has like a little bit of conditioning to it. So it does polish along with cleaning up and dusting. And then the Method glass spray, which is almost gone. This one lasts me the longest because I actually don't clean my windows a lot. You know, just kind of as needed, or I use this in my bathroom or on the mirrors and stuff. And then the Method all-purpose spray, I really like the grapefruit one. I can also use this all over the entire house too. These sprays kind of all intertwine. You can kind of use them all throughout, minus the wood spray and stuff, but otherwise you can kind of use these all interchangeably if you needed to just clean. But then of course the anti-bac has the anti-bac properties, and then this has the polishing properties and stuff. Now as for the Method, I just feel like this is pretty affordable for the plant-based cleaners that are out there, as well as the bottles that you get. What is this, a 28? You get a 28-ounce bottle for the price, and these all range from $3 to $5. And so I think that's really good, especially if you're coming from maybe a cheap bleach product that was $1 or $2. This is a good way to upgrade, and I mean it's a huge bottle comparison to some of the other plant-based products that might be a little pricier, $5 to $8 for one spray or more. That's a lot. But try this if you haven't already. My next holy grail item is Barkeeper's Friend. I've been using this for years. We actually used to have a tub that wasn't coated in the last place we lived, and this was the only thing that would get the tub clean. And so now here in this house, the tub is one of those sealed off and coated type tubs. So this paired with a magic eraser will get anything out of your tub. If you have hair dye stuck down there, rust, you should definitely try using this to clean it up. It's going to help you a lot. Also, in your sinks, garbage disposal area, this is kind of an acid-based. It is an acid-based product, so you could use this in your stove, on the metals. You can use this all over your entire house, but I use it in my tub with a magic eraser, and I use it in my sink with a steel wool, and it really gets it clean. Especially if you have one of those country white sinks. Try that out. Next is this Cascade Platinum dish tabs. Now this is my absolute favorite one to use. I feel like these work the best with our dishwasher. But previously I was using the one that wasn't the platinum, and I mean it works okay. But with this one, I feel like everyone complains about something being on the dishes a lot less when we use this one. So that's why I choose this one. And it smells really good. I don't like citrus like base cleaning products. It kind of just makes me think of like, I don't really know. I don't like the citrusy base cleaning products unless it's like a pine sol scent. So I really love these ones because they don't have that either. It's just like a fresh and like, it's like a fresh scent. I don't know. I like it to smell fresh, but not exactly like I just cleaned like a lemon, just squirted everywhere, you know? And then also I buy trash bags every month. This was actually on sale. That's why I got this one. Is this lagging? Okay. This was actually on sale at Meijer this week, so I got this one. It was like 12 bucks for 120 bags. So I always get like I always buy trash bags every month, but usually I just buy the small pack, but I bought the big one this time. Next thing I have in my cleaning arsenal is I just like to keep a cheap pair of rubber gloves on hand. I absolutely hate cleaning in rubber gloves. I know people scold me for it in my videos, but like I really do. I absolutely hate cleaning in rubber gloves. I hate how my hands feel on the inside of them. If you have a rubber glove recommendation for me to try out, let me know. Definitely willing to give something a go, especially if it's maybe a little bit more pricier, as like if it's more comfortable on the inside. I don't know if they can do that because it's a rubber glove, but if you have a suggestion, let me know down below because I would love to hear it. Especially like when I do get my nails done, it does, you know, take life away from my manicures and stuff if I ever get one, you know. So I would like to use them, especially number one, if you're using this Barkeeper's Friend, please use a rubber glove or put your hand inside of a grocery bag when you're scrubbing because it can mess up like your cuticles and your nail bed. It's nothing horrible, but you'll definitely see that it becomes a little bit damaged because this can be a little bit of a harsh product for sure. So that's why I have the rubber gloves. Next I just have a regular old little scrub brush. I actually got this from IKEA. They were only 50 cents, so I grabbed 2 of them. Has a hook if you have a hangy thingy. But basically, you know, just for dishes, and it has like a little scraper here if you need to get something off your stove. I also got one of these for the kids to clean dishes this year or over the summer. It's like a little silicone sponge because I absolutely hate sponges. I don't like how they get gross. I don't like how they start to smell no matter how I clean them. So that's why I ditched them all together and started using brushes. And then you can just throw these 2 right into the dishwasher like after you clean your dishes. Or if you can't, then you can always, you know, sterilize these products in hot water and soap. My next holy grail item are these Buisness stainless steel wipes. Excuse me. This is what I use on my refrigerator. And when you use them, they smell really good too. I don't know, it's like an odd smell, but they do smell good. They're not really like super saturated, but sometimes you can have a spot that might be, but it like really shines and gets in there and gets like stuff off. But when you're done with them, you have to go behind these with paper towel just to buff it out. And some people might not like that because I found that a lot of people do like using this method glass cleaner to get all their prints off of their stainless steel items too. But I don't know what it is about the material of what I have, but when I've tried this on there, it just doesn't work as well. It might get some of the prints off, but it doesn't really clean it up as well. So that's why I just use these and I go behind it and buff it with a paper towel. And so something new that I've added in is I told you guys over on Instagram that I just wanted to start making the house smell a lot more inviting on a regular basis so that it's a lot more motivating for us every day when we're doing things and when we come home. So I've been picking up a lot of these wax cubes while I'm out. These ones are the Fusion by Sensationals, or Sensationals rather. They're just 2 different ones. I picked these up at Meijer, but you know, you can find these anywhere at Walmart or anything. I really love the peony scent. If you can find these like online, I couldn't find it. And then I love the eucalyptus and sea salt. I always get a favorite one. But this is like the 3rd time I bought the peony though. Okay, so the last 2 items that I have to share with you guys are some new, what are these? Microfiber cloths. So I found this one at the Dollar Tree, which I thought was really cool. What is it called? Clean Life multi-purpose cleaning cloths. And when you feel these, if you can find these, when you feel them, they're quilted and like they're pretty thick, but when you feel them, it doesn't feel the same as a microfiber cloth. And it says on here it can be used on leather and glass and electronics, used wet or dry, high absorbency, soft material. So I figured like this material just feels like it would work a lot more better on glass versus this microfiber cloth, because I don't like to use paper towel when I clean the glass either. So I figured I would try these because they are reusable, as well as to use these on my couch because I do use microfibers on my couch when I clean it. So I figured I would see how this does in comparison to the microfiber cloths. So I don't know, I'll let you guys know what I think, or if you want to pick them up and try them with me, then go ahead. And lastly, I just got a whole bunch of new cleaning towels from Dollar Tree. I'm going to open these and show them to you guys. Now, when I very first got microfiber cloths, I was like new to them. I didn't know how to clean them or anything, so like I wasn't washing them properly. So if you get microfiber cloths, make sure that you wash them in cold water. Kind of just better to just have a separate load of cleaning cloths pretty much. And then make sure you're not using any fabric softeners or anything like that. And that'll prolong the life a lot better because they lose their, like, you know, they lose that microfibery tendency when you put fabric softener in there and stuff. It gets like dry and bunchy, you know what I mean? So yeah, this is the size that you get, and you get 2 of these for $1, which I think is a great deal. I mean, when I look through them, I can kind of see the light through them a little bit, so I can tell they're not super thick. However, I think they're really good still. So I bought, well, James went and got a huge like supply of the bar cloth, so I have a bunch of those, but nothing tops a microfiber cloth. So I spent like, I think $5 or $6. I got like some for the kitchen, some to use on just surfaces, some other darker ones for big messes, and then I got some for the bathroom too. And so that is everything I got. And that is everything that I use on a regular basis when I clean the house, and that I use in videos, and that I haul every month for sure. So let me know your favorite cleaning product. Do you use any similar products that I do? Do you have a suggestion on something that I can try? So thank you guys for tuning in with me, and thank you for your suggestion over on Instagram and giving me a bonus content video idea. Also remember that when you watch videos like this and you see what other women use, just know that you don't have to go run out and buy every last thing that you see. Take your time. You can wait till you have your empty bottle. You know, don't get into the full bottle syndrome where you just have a huge array of cleaning products. Just take your time and decide if it's something that you want to see, or, you know, just look at it at the store, smell it, come back, do it again, you know, something like that. Because a lot of times, especially for like young families, or when you're trying to get ahead, a lot of times I think products in the month cause a huge downer on the budget. So I'm definitely going to encourage you to start having a budget for your products. The way that I used to do it when we started having kids, when I had Savannah, is I would do my budget for, it was 4 sections. So we had bills, groceries, products, and what was it? Bills, groceries, products, and extras. That's what it is. There was never any extras. That's why I forgot about it. So bills, groceries, products, and extras. So the way that you do it is you need to decide how much money do you need each month for your products. For us at the time, and even with Jordan, it comes out to be about $50 a month that I feel comfortable with. And sometimes it's even less. It could fall to about $30. But between $30 and $50 a month I need for our products. So then what I would start to do is I did
Mom, where's the kid chapstick?
Oh, hold on one second. So then what I started to do was I did the products in rotation. So one week I still do this till this day too. So one week I buy toilet paper, paper towel, flushable wipes, stuff like that. And then the next week I'll buy trash bags, dish tabs, you know, soap. And then the next week I'll buy like all the cleaning products. And then basically now I've worked into my budget where it's pretty solid, where if laundry soap is on sale and I have it, I'll just grab it any time of the month. But before, it would be on a product rotation. So I figure the best way for you to learn how to do this is just literally sit down and at the bare minimum, write down every last product that you need. How many bottles of soap do you need for your family to be clean for the entire month? How many toothpaste? How many of whatever? And then, you know, you need to be realistic too. I mean, you would love to probably do your hair every day of the week if you're a curly girl with gel, but maybe you don't have it in your budget to afford to do your hair with gel every day. So be realistic about it, but you know, you don't have to overthink it. But I feel like that's a really super way for you to get on task with a product haul budget. So yeah, that's a really good tip. If you don't understand and you want me to kind of explain more into that, I can in another video. And so that's pretty much it. So I'm going to end this video extremely weird because Jordan keeps asking me questions. Let me see it. These are coloring tabs. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.